I've tested a ton of audio gear over the years. It's rare to find something that genuinely surprises me, but the Kiwi Ears Ellipse managed to do just that. At first glance, you see a pair of open-back headphones priced around $70, and you might not expect much. But from the moment I put them on, something just clicked. Pulling the Kiwi Ears Ellipse out of the box, the first thing I noticed was the build. For this price, it's rock solid. The ear cups are made of aluminum with a semi-open back design featuring a woven mesh grille that has a cool vinyl record look when the light hits it. It feels sturdy with no creaks or cheap plastic feel. The design definitely takes some inspiration from classic biodynamic headphones, which is a huge compliment. Comfort is a big deal for me, and these headphones deliver. The earpads are massive. Seriously, they'll swallow your ears whole. They're made of a soft plush faux leather that I could wear for hours without my ears getting hot or feeling fatigued. The clamping force felt just right on my head, snug enough to stay in place, but never too tight. Plus, the headband has a good amount of padding and flexibility. The cable is another highlight. It's a long 3-meter braided cable that feels durable and doesn't tangle easily. It's detachable, using standard 3.5mm connectors on each ear cup, which means you can easily swap it out if you ever want to upgrade. It even comes with a screw-on 6.35mm adapter, making it versatile enough to plug into a laptop or a more serious audio interface. My only tiny complaint? The 3-meter length is a bit excessive for desktop use, but for studio work, it makes perfect sense. This is where the Kiwi Ears Ellipse really shines. The sound is tuned to be balanced and natural, leaning just slightly to the warmer side of neutral. It's not a completely flat, analytical sound, but it's close, making it fantastic for long listening sessions. The bass is linear and controlled, with a nice punch in the mid-bass that adds a bit of warmth without sounding bloated or muddy. It's not a headphone for bass heads looking for skull-shaking rumble, but it provides a satisfying foundation for music and gaming. The mid-range is where these headphones might divide people. Vocals and instruments can feel a little recessed or further back in the mix, which is a common trait in studio-tuned gear. Personally, I really enjoy this presentation. It prevents any harshness or shoutiness and makes for a fatigue-free experience. I found myself sinking into tracks and completely forgetting I was supposed to be analyzing the sound. The treble is buttery smooth. There are no sharp peaks or sibilants, just crisp, clear detail. This relaxed tuning means you can crank the volume without wincing, which is great for hearing every little nuance in a mix. Despite being semi-open, the soundstage feels more intimate than wide. It's not like being in a massive concert hall, but more like a well-treated studio room. This focused sound works surprisingly well for gaming, as it provides accurate positional cues for footsteps and effects without feeling artificially stretched. In games like Call of Duty and Valorant, I found the depth perception and layering to be excellent. One interesting thing is the sound isolation. For an open back design, the Kiwi Ears Ellipse blocks out a surprising amount of external noise. It's not on the level of a closed back pair, but it's more isolating than I expected, and the sound leak is also less than many other open backs I've used. Coming in at around $60 to $75, the value proposition here is off the charts. It's hard to find a pair of headphones this well built and thoughtfully tuned for under $100. They perform far better than their price tag suggests, competing with headphones that cost significantly more. When compared to Kiwi Ears' other budget model, the closed back division, I'd pick the Ellipse any day for an extra $10 unless you absolutely need the isolation of a closed back. The sound is more refined and balanced. When put up against other entry-level open backs, the Kiwi Ears Ellipse holds its own, offering superior comfort and a clean, enjoyable sound that's hard to fault for the money.